guys seen a more prosperous little island than this one? I mean, it's definitely not a fun place to live. I will start off by saying that, but needless to say, it is definitely doing very well, and it is actually producing around 102 caoutchouc per minute, which is crazy. That was a tongue twister a little bit there. But welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800. Before we begin anything with this episode, I just want to mention that I did get influence. I did get a couple suggestions with regards to like specialists and whatnot. So thank you to Enea, who also suggested one specialist for the soap factories, so we can get
ruins behind.
What fire? Excuse me? Oh, huh? Oh, what? Okay, so now we're here. Thank you to Enea for suggesting this particular specialist. Let me actually go into the item transfer depot if I can click on the damn thing. I think you say his name is Hervé Savon. Yeah, so we can actually use this gentleman for the soap factories. And as you guys know, I was planning on moving the soap factories off of Ditchwater and bringing them to Isengard anyway. So thank you so much to you for bringing that into play. And then Sapphire for the specialist with the Dynamite mining, which is absolutely insane. So here's what we're going to do. The soap factories on Ditchwater, they gotta go. There's no reason for them to be here anymore. I think we're probably loaded with soap in here anyway, right? Where's the soap? How are we at 52? I think we're exporting it out. Well, be that as it may, we have to stop this whole production now because we do not need it here anymore. And we are going to find the route that is probably, let's see. It should just be a soap route, so it might be just New World transports, if anything. No? Old only? Soap, 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 soap. Don't drop the soap. There's some soap right there. Ah, okay, soap going from Ditchwater to Constantinople. Okay, and then same with that. Alright, so we are going to get rid of Ditchwater out of here. We're going to put in Isengard instead, so we're going to move that down, and we're going to get the soap, and we're just going to put it in here, so the revolution is going to start with that, and then we're also going to fix this one, because we do not need Ditchwater here anymore. We need Isengard. Isengard's the one that we need to get all of them. There we go, and then flip that around, and good. Did I do this correctly? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Good. All right. So we got that situated. I don't think that there are any more routes of soap going from them. Are there? No, it can't be. Would it be Tabarim? I know they would want soap. It is going from Ditchwater. Well, I mean, we have to take soap to Ditchwater anyway, so to be honest, I will probably create a route taking some over there, and I have a ton of ships now, so I might as well do that. Makes it a little bit easier. So we'll get some more soap, and we're going to take it over to Ditchwater like so, and I need to actually like minimize every single one of these, otherwise it'll take forever for us to navigate through all of these different trade routes. Kind of forms a little beast of its own, as it were. So let's just keep that for old only. What we're going to do, we already have 4 soap factories over here, but we're not going to need them quite yet. We're going to get this little complex set up, and we have the specialists already, so let's go ahead and build the trade union. And I also need to get these up, right? And then we're going to build all of these. Now, the very first thing we're going to do, look how these guys are the exact same. Is there any difference between their pictures at all? Well, we need this guy for sure. And then we are going to need... I had another dude, actually, prepared for maybe still being researched here? Or what was something new? Because I know I got some... I think it was, Hold on. Give me a second. There it is. The Thieleman's Tube. We need to use that one. And we'll also use Ferris. Makes it a little bit easier. Because getting all the stuff necessary... Oh, and we also need Meg. Yep, Meg is also another one. So we have electricity with all of these, and then, you know what? Would Ferris be better or the other one? We'll figure it out. Let's transfer that thing over. You go over here to Rantium. You like that? And grab that. Perfect. I might as well go ahead and upgrade. I'll do it twice. That way we have enough soap coming in and there's not going to be a slowdown. So yeah, there is some additional dynamite coming in through here. And soap is going to be pretty important considering how this whole section now needs to help supplement the dynamite production because...
we are missing all the elements to produce a reaction.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what'll happen. So what are we doing here? Well, we have caoutchouc coming in. I would imagine I can stop dynamite being brought in at some point because I'd rather actually produce it. But, you know, I mean, 712 is definitely worthwhile because I don't have much, if at all, over here. As far as production is concerned. I know I probably have a bunch. Yeah, I have 2,290. But, see, like, they're not using it at all because the factors are full. So what we're going to try to do today is fix the iron situation, which that is going to happen on Aedifex. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is just a wee bit of work, which is to get these 2 power plants up and running. So we're going to get these 4 dynamite factories going too. And then we also have the Commonos here along with the Argo 4 with Mad Mary. So we're going to put her in every single one of these trade unions and hopefully set her to task. But the first thing we need to do is build these things. I don't think I have enough for all 4 of them. I think I only have enough for 2. What do I need? I need steel beams. So you go over here. I was prepared in certain respect, but then in the other, I forgot once more. Typical of me. This I'm not gonna move.
I don't have all I need for...
Yeah, I know. No, you don't. Waiting for him. We will definitely be able to get you what you need though, because that's a crazy amount. But yeah, we should be able to get this situated, and then we will add more of our reefers to task and getting more of this stuff for Inferna. More than likely, we're going to have to build some piers. I think what we'll eventually end up doing is actually building another row of modules. Probably some depots, if I'm being honest, because we're going to need a whole bunch. So we'll have to build depots like this. We'll go in a straight line about yay long, and then we'll have 1 pier. I think actually if I put it to the left one, that'll be able to fit in 2 here. So here's 1 pier, there's another, and another. So we'll have 5 over here, and I think another export office right here will do a lot of good. A loading wharf is probably going to be really beneficial. Yeah, let's get 2. Let's just link it up like that. That's actually kind of good. Nice. So we have essentially a decent Docklands territory over here. What I would like you to do is get me some more steel beams. And bring it over here.
Adjusting for winds.
Because when we get the specialists into here, these guys are going to be cranking out so much freaking iron and gold. It's going to be insane. But before the Commonos actually arrives, I'm going back over here to Solaria because I am going to finally build up these flamethrower towers. There we go. I don't think I have enough influence for every single one of them, but I will try my best. I do not. I don't have goods. So, I mean, we got majority of them up, but I'll also transfer in some more stuff later. But yeah, that's pretty menacing. These guys are surely happy, having those flamethrowers actually turned onto their own populace, I suppose. Oh, man. That's crazy. And once we get a stable coal route over to Solaria, we're going to build the rest of these furnaces up. We're going to build up this power plant, and we are going to witness another industrial complex of steel pop up over here in the New World. Because while I do consider it to be one, it is not fully optimized yet and fully operational. So we need to get a lot of stuff into this trade union. We need this built, and then we need 5 more of these things built. Because I think we have enough, you know, iron coming through here. If not, then I'll just get the Dynamite girl over here too. Because we have oil as well coming out of this, so that's perfect. Okay, back to the old world we go. How much dynamite do you guys have right now? You have 10. So I'm gonna get rid of this and put her in there. So where is the dynamite right over here? Yeah, see, that is the problem. So now she's gonna be utilizing a whole bunch of dynamite. So we might need to actually build a ton more of these things.
Curious.
Or we jack up the working conditions. Does that really do much? What were they at before? 30 seconds? Yeah, they were at 30 seconds, but... I don't know. We'll see.
Where to?
I can always just restructure them and put it in the back here. Or a place that doesn't have a trade union. What is a good thing with these things, actually? Because if that is a problem, then I will actually...
celebrate your leadership.
Consider... Hold on. Dynamite factory. We have anything specific for it? We have this one, 50% extra. We have 3 meg in support. We also have this one, but there's no like real specific building thing apart from this one and then this one. So that's what, 75% extra? Meh. We'll see. I have a feeling that it will stabilize over time because like right now it's already going up as high as possible. So get the rest built and let's see what happens, because we're gonna have to put Mary into here, and then we're gonna have to put Mary into this one as well. So we're gonna have a ton more coming out, and we only... It is pretty on the low end. Yeah, we only have 2 dynamite here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, so we need 57 per minute, and we're only producing 8. That's a problem. And I think the best thing to possibly do is just build it back here. We can build a huge... You know what? We will build the best dynamite complex of the Imperium right here in Aedifex. Let's go. I'm resolute in my task. Okay, so go over here to Rantium. We're gonna get some specialists. We already have Meg, so I'm not gonna worry about her. But what I want to get is this thing again. We also have the melting point apparatus, which is going to be pretty solid. It would have been beneficial not to utilize either Meg or the generator, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get electricity back there. But we'll see. We'll see. Gonna make a pretty decent sized complex. The electricity goes to here, but I know in order for us to actually make this work, we're gonna have to have a trade union like right in the middle here. Right? And then the road connection going all the way to here. So if anything, I could probably just move the oil power plant a little bit further this direction, because so far this is working. And what we need to do is we need to get a whole bunch of these dynamite factories right here built around this trade union. I'm actually going to build the thing that helps me actually see how much I can go. So one factory can be right here, another here. This kind of sucks. Can you not do that, maybe? How about this? I get rid of the road here, because then I can fit another one. And we have 3 more over here, 3 more over here, 1 over here. So we have 10. There's 10 right over there. There's only 1. No, there's 2 of them that are not within the radius. That sucks, man. Come on. Now we're at 8. Actually get some road connection. Go like to right here and then up. Looking good. Yeah, I doubt the power's gonna make it all the way over here. Yep. So if I were to put the power plant, hypothetically speaking, like right over here, I think this is actually gonna be better than what that is. Yeah. Because I need to make sure that this area does not utilize Meg instead, or the power generator. It uses the oil that's coming out of the ground. So let's get a train track going around all the way to here. I'm gonna go ahead and build up this power plant. I'm gonna get rid of this one, because it still reaches both of these. The goal is for these two to work with electricity, and I don't need to have a specialist in there. And if all these also are benefiting from electricity, then hell yeah, that works. Onward. More dynamite. Get another one over in this corner. So let's go ahead and get the road connection over to here. We will need a decent amount of warehouses. So here's one spot. I think I'll put the other warehouses in the back here.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My Lord Duke. What has happened? Which one? Which one? Okay, it seems this is the new one that's gonna blow up every 5 seconds. Okay. It's okay. We just take some deep breaths, man. It's all good. It's all good. We solved the problem. You still have the noose, so have at it. Gonna get another factory. Maybe let's put it like this. Yeah, let's put the dynamite factory like this. We're gonna need a road connection right there, so we'll put one here, and one here. Have one here, and then this one will not have room. Okay. So let's put a warehouse over here. We're gonna put a warehouse right over... Let's put it over here, and then another one right here. And I'll tell you why, because we're gonna build a walled section around this entire complex. Can I not get to this one? Yeah, I can't get to that one now. Boy. What if I were to push this back one? Now I can. There's a little bit of space that I can work with. Let's get a road connection to here and then to here. So you should be able to make it to almost every single one. The only one that's not benefiting is this one. So if that's the case, I'm just going to get rid of it. There's no point in keeping one that doesn't have electricity. Fix this. Might as well build a road all the way to here. Let's get rid of this one. We'll get these over here. And then what we'll do is we're going to build a fire station right here. And then I want to save some space. That wouldn't work. I might just upgrade one of them to advanced and bring over some stuff that they'll need. I think that's probably going to be better. Yeah, because this is the problem. Now that we don't have dynamite in here, I need to make sure that we get a stable production. So that's step one. Now we have to actually build a wall around it. Got the blueprint for me, please. Thank you. Let's get this wall section up and running. All the way to here, and then up here, around. We can probably just hug it. Because these are secret factories, super secret. Fortunately, the road kind of screws with it, but I will just pretend like it's connected. There you go, just don't look at it too closely. Spare your eyes. It works over here. Alright. So that's a lot of dynamite that's going to be produced over here. And I think when it's optimized, it'll be able to suffice for all these. Because if these guys are working at 8, I think, we should be able to boost it enough to make it up to 57. So these guys are constantly going to be working. They'll never cap, I think. Mostly because of the ships that are coming in here constantly. So we need to be mindful of that as well. We have enough oil to power both these power plants, so just we need to build all the stuff here. So what do we need exactly? We need a lot of windows, we need a lot of reinforced concrete, and a lot of bricks and steel beams. So do me a favor. I have a lot of ships over here. We're going to use them. And then we're going to bring the commoners probably over to Ditchwater, because the moment that the specialists are ready, we are going to get them in as quickly as possible. And then we're also going to build up this section of Ditchwater now that we can.
Not much in the way of common dignity.
Yeah, well, deal with it. Go ahead and paint on these ones. Yeah, just keep that skin. So we'll get these in the skyscrapers as well. It's getting hot in my room. What the hell? I have the AC on and everything. I guess it's just me. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, God. Probably not. At least I don't think so. I pull that joke a lot. And then, like, for example, I'll just, like, touch a part of my forearm and, like, you know, burns with the hotness. And then, like, if it's my mother that's around, she just, like, stares at me. She's like, are you mentally sane? I'll be like, no, not anymore. There was a time. No longer.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Okay. All right. So there's a Perforian right there. Nice. So they're reintegrating themselves into proper society. Excellent. So where are those ships at? Because I need them to start transporting stuff. You come over here. I'm gonna just micro this, makes it a lot easier. Steel beams for you. Stand over here. No, don't escort. You come over here, and you stand over here, just so it's faster. Alright. We need bricks. Over here. You need windows. And you need reinforced concrete. Thank you. So we have these 4 ships that are going to head over to Aedifex and now. And we're going to get this place up and running. The Argo is still here, but I'm not going to really worry about setting it to task. I need it just in case. Look how many people are around the Dynamite facilities. You know, this whole thing is going to explode like a powder keg. I want that known. My luck is not that good. This place is going to constantly have explosions. And I'm going to work them hard, because we need as much dynamite in here as possible. I may not actually get rid of these ones, but what I will have to do is make sure that the supply route is always going to be
ready to go.
I'm confident you're going to screw me over. I'm certainly confident. A light bulb shortage on Isengard. Okay. So all I've done on Isengard is build the Skyline Tower for immersion purposes and actually block them from using the freaking light bulbs. I don't even know. Hell's eternal slaves, brutally driven to dawn till dusk, the tyrannized population of Solaria suffer from the yoked beasts of Lucifer. Damn, that's very interesting news indeed. But you know what we have to do?
You are always uniquely diplomatic.
You're happier than you think. You know, it's just as easy as it is, right there. Oh, you know what we could do? We can actually say that there's a war coming.
Absolutely behind you.
There we go.
Of course, you know what's best.
There we go. That's perfect. So now with that, they actually should be working just a little faster for production bonuses and whatnot. That should be pretty cool. Yeah, just use your propaganda. I mean, don't worry about the fact that I couldn't say tyrannize for a second. I need to put a banner somewhere. And you haven't, probably guessed by now, I need coffee. We'll have one here. I want to put this megaphone tower over in here. Not for propaganda's sake.
The weapons are not being confiscated, but put within everyone's reach.
Not for propaganda's sake, but my RP in this area would be like, it's like the foreman issuing orders to the entire district over here. I think that's cooler than saying like, oh, it's actually like a propaganda tower. But we'll see. I think it looks pretty cool. We need to just get the specialists and stuff. How much time do we have on these ones? So we actually got the other one done. That's very good. But there was another thing, wasn't there? So I can utilize Ferris here. I think Ferris is actually going to work really well. Yeah. Because the productivity, that'd be what? That's 135% total? Yes, 135%. That'll be... No. I don't really care what the workforce needs, because we have enough. Yeah, I'm going to have to transfer Ferris over to Ditchwater, because we're going to need him over here on Aedifex immediately. I keep clicking that one first. Okay, so we have this tube here. I'm going to go to Isengard.
People celebrate your leadership.
Nice, we got Town Carnival over here in Ditchwater. So we're transferring over Ferris. We're waiting on the other one. And all of our ships just arrived. So let's unload. And I think this should be enough for all of them. And then we're going to keep these ships just chilling right over here, because once we get this all situated, we're going to be producing a ton of iron, and our route towards Inferna is going to be solidified, because we are making enough coal here, and then some, actually. So we'll just keep this as is. And what we need to do, probably on here, we're going to have to also have a dynamite facility, because there's going to be so much necessary. So how are we looking over here? We're actually full up on soap, which is not helping the dynamite problem. We have how much dynamite in here? 27. Not good. Not good at all. But, you know, the specialist is actually worthwhile. What I can do, actually, is just set up a stable route with Eli and start selling the stuff off to him. And what I will do, because they produce how quickly?
It's a surprise inspection.
Every 12 seconds? Not bad. I'm impressed. What I'll actually do is I'm going to get one of those mid-level airships. Yeah, so that's actually good. So I will actually go with the Pegasus. Yeah. I'll go with the Pegasus. And I'll use this one to sell off a lot of my soap. Now, the reason why I'm not getting the other one that has 8 slots is because I don't want to run out. I think eventually, if I were to sell a whole bunch, then that might be a serious issue, and I don't want that to happen at all. The next thing that we're going to do is, in the new world, we have to get some more supplies over to Solaria, and I don't really have a free ship over here, so what I actually can do is just send over a reefer
cargo stations
with some, probably it's steel beams and it's bricks, I think, that we need for additional flamethrower towers, because we need to build 6 more, at least the 6 that I put down. So 2 next to the oil fields, and then 4 next to all the supplies over there on Solaria. Should probably get another festival going on here.
Nothing worse than those bohemians. An artisan has not even the most basic concept of money.
I agree, old sport. I truly agree. That's why we don't have many of them here. You know, the only one that we have are these 3, which they're probably going to upgrade to engineers soon.
What a happy vision of yours.
No, it's not happy, because you don't have any sewing machines, and that's also one thing that's a big problem, because we don't have sewing machines, Smile.
an ivory tower without the ivory.
And apparently
very near
spectacles, so what is happening with that? Is this not enough?
We've taken to wearing hard hats here.
But we do not have enough spectacles. That is not good. I need to just mass produce a whole bunch of elevators, and they need to go to all the major settlements, and yeah, they need to be used to bring in this crap, because I don't want to make it anymore. I hate it. I despise it. I will bitch about it to high hell.
Ready to fly.
Let's grab Ferris and let's get this to start. And we're just waiting for the last one. I don't want to build these things up quite yet.
We lack the requisite materials.
Yeah, see, this is a bad thing to have them stalled like this, but we'll fix it in this episode. I'm quite confident about that.
Aye.
So for you, I would like 3 of this and 3 of this, and then head on over to Solaria, please. Thank you. Can we get another football match going?
Sleep and miss the stars as they come out. The drums.
Not bad. I think we should be able to. I think I did bring in some fur. Let's see. Where the fur's at? Yeah, so we'll get a decent amount of influence from that one as well.
It's all about finding the fun in fun.
Yeah, that should be perfect.
I
They're
feel so lucky.
bobbins are now the next thing that we need to really work on with the new world,
How
because
about
that goes
adding
out.
some highlights?
I'm not really worried about giving them the mezcal and the jalea, but later on, sure. As far as like the perfumes should be easy at this point. What I was actually thinking about doing is, I don't think Pterodon's just actually gonna have like a massive freaking island of just homes and whatnot. At least that's not what I want to do. I think like over in this corner, I might actually have the coconut orchards and stuff like that, because it is pretty spacious. You know, I want to use it. We just have like homes up until here. We can even have some over to here, but then this is when all this stuff starts with the orchards and whatnot. And then we have like all this open field area right over here. The only spot that we can't really work on is over here, because I actually did build a park, and that is fine. What is this? A mineral mine I'm not using? Well, I mean, yeah. Mineral mines are so fast. Helium extractor. Yeah, not too bad. Because I don't really need to worry about that either, because I have enough Arctic gas. And I say cuz a
We'll
lot,
have it back
cuz.
soon enough.
Thanks, Anne. Can I get this damn thing done yet? 28 seconds. God damn it. So I think the plan should be, once we get everything set with Inferna, I think we should redirect ourselves back to the new world and work towards the reconstruction, or restarting the construction rather, of Pterodon, and then we come back to Rantium, because I think as the series is actually reaching the point of it being near completion, the way that I will consider it complete is with Rantium's actual rise. That is my ultimate goal. That's what I set out to do when I started the series. I think, actually, no, that's not entirely correct to say. I think when I've noticed that the Anno series was actually becoming a thing that people were enjoying and like a decent amount of people were tuning into, that's when I determined that coming to Crown Falls and building a glorious capital is going to be the pinnacle moment for the series. And then there's still going to be open islands around, so if there's a way for me, I'm pretty sure there is, to have save game shares with the community, I will gladly hand it off to you guys so you all can have fun with the series, with the islands, and, you know, do as you please, because ultimately this build is also your build. Everyone who are active with commenting have contributed to this, and I think that's the best way of going about it, that I just handed out to you guys, and then you all can tell me what you have done with the islands, with the capital, with Constantinople, Ditchwater, and all that stuff. I'd be very interested. So now we got the last item. I'm gonna go over here and bring it in. Let's go to Rantium here, and it's a blue item. There it is. And let's get Ferris in here. So there's another one. Apparently I had one here, but whatever. Let's wait for this one to pop up. And I still haven't built these two. There's still plenty of supply issues that we have to really navigate around. What do you guys actually have?
I hate waiting when I've spent good money.
You know, I don't know why I'm constantly going for this one when all I get is the antique landscaping. I don't know why my brain does specific things. It's weird. Never said it was normal. Let's go ahead and grab this, and then we're heading over to Aedifex, and hopefully we'll get this whole complex built up, and there'll be enough dynamite for this whole thing for the long term.
Think of it as hard evidence of your character.
I don't understand why he feels the need to constantly pop up now. I don't want to help you. I don't care to help you, okay? I have a better prison island than you do, all right? Let's be very frank here. Leave.
How did you manage to wriggle out of it?
Because I'm not afraid of you. I was at the beginning of the campaign, but guess what? You're gonna buy all my soap anyway.
What'll it be?
In this trade union, we're gonna put this, we're gonna put this, and we're gonna put this. So ideally, we're gonna have 135% additional production here. So I'm gonna go ahead and build up these two to start. 17 seconds. Where's the dynamite? That brought it up to 15. Okay. How about now? That is 35. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. The only thing is going to be supply with saltpeter and tallow. And what I probably can do is if we actually load up enough with these, then I might actually be able to sell it off for some. Just build them all. And we need to also upgrade our warehouses a decent amount because we do not want to have anything slowed down over here. We should have a decent amount of both saltpeter and tallow, correct? We should be maxed out on both. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so they're working now at 62. Okay, so we just barely skated away from this. So now these guys should be producing constantly. And if there is no slowdown with the delivering of goods, then we should be pretty solid. I'm really happy I built this road over here too.
This city is a magnet for genius.
I don't want a grocer. Dude, like, you're at this point in the campaign. I mean, I get it's on Rosa, but, like, can you give me at least not a common? How about an uncommon? That'd be a lot better, wouldn't it? Okay, so island storage capacity is at 1,300, which means that we need to get some more stuff in here and build this thing up. I don't like the fact that I'm trading petting farthings. I want to trade something else. What happens if I were to actually trade gold? Or, no, penny farthings is still a lot more lucrative. What I can do is actually send it up the chain.
Coloured me a 12-sided puffin.
Yeah, I think that's probably better. That's probably better. What do we need for these? We need a lot of probably everything. Where is it? So bricks that we're low on. Timber we will get low on because we're no longer producing it here. Still means we should be fine. Windows, we need some more of that. Okay, let's get these guys. Just go over to dishwater and get what you need. That's the best thing to do. This island's literally only producing champagne and just a whole bunch of crazy people, so it doesn't really matter. Look at that, dude. We are just pumping out stuff. Now, we can't get rid of these ones because they're actually contributing to us being over what we need as far as our dynamite is concerned. So we're going to hold on to these dynamite factories for the long term. But
We're
having...
in the presence of a virtuoso.
I can't stand these tourists, man. Sure, fine. Yeah, enjoy your time. Have fun. What we're going to do is we're going to keep those over there. We have this complex built up in the back here. It should be good for the long run. This road needs to be repaired, though. Pretty good. I'm thinking about actually running something all the way in between. Like, maybe some Not like a wall. I feel like a wall would really suck, wouldn't it? Or like a series of walls? No, it's not a penal colony. It's like, it's a good town. Yeah, it's a good, prosperous, working town. That's it. Ideally, that's what I wanted for Aedifex when I first saw it in the campaign. Oh my god. Okay, where's those ships?
New orders.
Yeah, they're just... Oh my god, they're gonna take so much. Alright, we need to increase the island storage capacity now. Year 1.
Oh, the crane.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Nice, thank you. Year 2.
Aye.
Get over here. Year 3.
Cargo boat at the ready.
We have enough timber, so I'm not going to really worry about that. I'm going to take a little bit of each. Grab 2. Grab 2. Grab 1. Grab 1. Okay. Nice little even distribution. Down over here, because we need to get this docklands up and running now, along with the loading wharfs. So then we're going to look at that. It's almost fucking capped out. Oh my god. Okay. Old only. We need the iron route, which is right here. There's 3 ships to this. That's not even going to be
Ship
enough.
Constructed.
Argo 4. Get on there. We're going to get that airship over here. Trade routes. What's it called? It's probably some weird name. Yeah, as expected. From Isengard, you're going to get a whole bunch of soap, and you're going to trade it with Dickhead over here, so he leaves me alone. So, old only.
Ollie are reporting in.
Get all that right there.
Cargo boat at the ready.
All these windows in. It also will help with the island attractiveness level, so it's a win-win any way you look at it.
Attention.
I would have thought that a worker island was literally going to be this good. Okay. Yeah, a whole bunch of these depots up. Get these ones up. This up. Loading wharfs. Piers. Piers. Boom.
Ollie are reporting
They should
in.
never not have a full load of iron heading towards Inferna now. There should always be so much iron in here, it's insane. If any of you stop working for anything, then I'm gonna literally backhand you. That's essentially what Inferno has to be. So I need like probably 2 more ships on this route because this is not enough. We need more. I sound like Kylo Ren. More! 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 Wait, so does this also affect the gold that comes out? I don't think so. I think it only affects the iron. So this one's gonna pop out 12 in a second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just that.
Stand to attention for the boss.
Come on, keep working. Keep going. We're not stopping. We don't stop for anything in this household. But what we do need to do is probably work on some additional loading wharfs. Oh, this one didn't get upgraded. Oh, because I don't have enough. You go ahead and get me some more. I need to put some more loading wharfs in here because this is also going to be a problem. I have a feeling we need to also max out Infernas. So can I actually get another pier somewhere? I can put another pier in the middle here. And that's not going to work, is it? So how many will that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
New orders.
Mm-hmm. Where are the loading wharfs? They're out here? Yeah. That's what needs to hurry up, because the... Those are harbor masters. Do I really need that many? Yeah, I think so. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Always need to run a tight ship.
Like, what are you possibly doing here? You're wasting a pier spot of mine. I need that. Hello? Holy crap, do you hear that? You know what? Grab one of this, grab one of this, you're fine.
On our way.
And then we should have plenty of stuff here in Aedifex to keep going. So 2,000 storage capacity is pretty solid. I don't think we're gonna need any more. That should just be fine. I mean, it'll cap. It'll cap for sure.
Only are reporting in.
Where are these weapons going? To Ditchwater. Okay, makes sense. 273. Yeah, fuck it. Put 2 more ships on this. Get to it like 8 ships. There we go. And we need to rush to Inferno to build that thing up. Okay, pier built. Now, where can I put some additional loading wharfs? Because I know we're gonna need it. I can put some over in this corner. Can build them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we need the speed here to be pretty damn fast, and that actually works well. So I'm not gonna worry about bringing any more bricks in here. I need to set up a passive trade route anyway, so not a big deal. Let's head over here.
The finishing touches.
There's some more fertilizer with the Andromeda coming. There's the Eterna going with a whole bunch of clay towards Tabarim, which Tabarim also has a tobacco shortage. What's happening here? We don't have tallow now? Mother. Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of expected that to be the case, honestly.
All perfectly legal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's constantly talking to me. I don't know why he's constantly talking to me. Change this out. We don't need this anymore. 11,273. We do not need that many. How about, like, 50 for, like, 3,757? Yeah, that's probably better. When are you arriving? In 10 minutes. Okay, so we won't have soap production for 10 minutes. Well, we'll have a little bit, because these guys are still working, but it's not a whole bunch. Oh my god, this place is just working constantly. I love it, man. That is just what I wanted to see. Holy shit. But now I have to get this thing all done, which is... Ugh. Okay. What can I build? Can I build any of them? This is probably the most important one that I can't build, being the... Oh, I have some loading wharfs over there, too. So we need steel beams. We have plenty of timber in here. Where's the warehouse? We have enough windows for some time. We need the steel beams. We have some bricks, and that should be sufficient. So what I would like to do, honestly, is... steel beams... Some reinforced concrete will do for now, and bricks. That's what I need to bring in with the commoners right now. Bricks and steel beams. Actually, make it 3 steel beams, thank you. Because with steel production being stabilized, we won't ever have to worry about any imports of steel here. All we're gonna do is just transfer it straight over. I'm rubbing my fingers together in a sinister fashion. But what we would have to do probably is work to get some more of these bicycle factories built up. And if that's the case, then... Because the cool thing about it is you get the steam motors, you also get a whole bunch of guns out of it, which is fantastic. So it'll probably be a complex over here. Or what I could do is, if there's enough oil in here, which there definitely is... I can probably try to fix this route a little bit, get rid of this fire station, and probably make this section over here into another complex. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Iron?
New orders.
Iron, yes. Oh, perfect. This little guy in the middle built up. I feel bad. We need more steel beams. Go.
What'll it be?
I just said what it'll be. Shoot. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So how are we looking over here? Yeah, look at that. Capped out almost. And we still have free ships.
The crane.
Yep, just keep sending as much iron as you can. Don't ever stop. Oh, don't you ever stop. Now, a argument could be made that I could have used the extravaganza steamers because I was informed by Sapphire how they exactly work and what the benefits are. So let me go over it again for everybody because I said it incorrectly in a previous episode. So here's the thing. So, like, let's take this one, for example. We got 6 slots over here, got 1 item socket, and then the upkeep cost is 750. The good thing with the reefers is that they're good over open sea travel, as she indicated. So, 200% over open sea is vastly superior. But the thing over here, right? So, let's head over to New World and see Patrick's extravaganza steamer.
Reporting in.
The 3 slots are fantastic. You can boost the speed of these, probably the loading speed and all that stuff, but this is like ultra min-maxing. But then the maintenance cost is only 100, so 550, you know, it's pretty substantial less, right? So ideally these ones, the way that she explained it to me, because she's been playing Anno 1800 or Anno games a lot more than I have, just in general. So the rationale is that these ones are better in regional travel, as opposed to the other ones.
A magnet for genius.
Dr. Ali Al-Zahir! This is my cousin, twice removed. So yeah, that's the whole thing with the extravaganza steamers. Is it too late to really change them out? Yeah, in my opinion it is. I do not have the foresight nor the patience to have dealt with this problem. So I'm not going to really deal with it too much. I'm just going to continue with the RP purpose of the extravaganza steamers are for our governors, dukes primarily, so we're going to go with that. So that's perfect. But then later on in subsequent playthroughs, that's something I will definitely keep in mind, that they are in fact better for regional travel as opposed to just having a whole bunch of reefers, because I kind of like to just default to the reefers. I never know when I'm gonna have to send one over to the other side. I just want it to be fast, you know? So that's just one thing, I guess. So yeah, we can definitely have another power plant for sure. I wouldn't want to actually add any more steel furnaces. What I would probably do is I would just have another bicycle factory cluster. In that situation, I'll have it up here. Can I even bring the train track around here? Is that possible? Please tell me it is. Nope, I cannot. That is unfortunate. So I guess the only way to go through would be out this direction and over here and loop it around to here. That sucks. That really sucks. Unless I get rid of this warehouse or bring it down one. I'm actually going to work to do that really quick because I have to pre-plan this a little bit. Let's bring the warehouse to here. I'm going to fix up the wall section and get rid of this. Please tell me that's enough. Okay, that definitely should be enough. Yep.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Okay, look, I appreciate that all these people are coming. I really do, but you don't need to constantly interrupt me, okay? I'm trying to get the situation under control. I don't need you right now. I really don't. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. Don't give me the puppy dog eyes. I'll take him, but bye-bye.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Oh, come on. Again? Would you stop? Don't raise your eyebrow at me. I swear, I will raise both of my eyebrows at you and send you to Solaria or to Eli's prison. You imagine? Can you see this? The nerve, the cheek of it. I still can't make it over here. I need one more. God, mother. One more. Why is everything going to hell now? I'm the only raging Anno player ever. You will never come across another like me. Guaranteed. Go all the way to here, link that up. That looks nice, actually. So I have the train track all set up to go over here. More than likely, I will probably build a bridge of some sort over to here. Where the hell are you? Oh, you're over here.
On our way.
I'll probably build a bridge of some sort over here then, because I'm gonna probably need it. Otherwise, it's gonna say like, "Oh, you have parallel track problem." Yeah, I don't have enough construction materials. Shocker.
Clear.
Look at that. It's going up. It's going up. So these guys need to constantly work. Make a whole bunch of bicycles. That's what we need. Get another one of these piers up. Loading wharves.
More beautiful.
Okay, didn't think I'd ever hear that with this place, but you know, it is what it is. What are these? Loading wharfs? Yeah, they need to be built. We need windows. Last thing we need are windows. Which, those are the ones that we... Oh, well, I do have this whole cluster as well. Windows for sure. Steel beams for sure. Bricks, absolutely. Reinforced concrete, we're fine. So in that order, please. Thank you. Really appreciate you. So the next complex, I guess, would probably be right over here. I don't really feel like I'm going to need to have it be too far away. Over here would be sufficient, yeah. And then I have to build it in order to see. I could just replicate this. If I'm being completely honest with you. I do want a little break in between. So just go one here. What the hell? How come that didn't work? There we go. I like it when the little road in the middle turns out that way. Okie dokie. And then one right here will work. This one will also work. Will you work? You will definitely work. So there's a lot of space over here, which I'm very happy about. Why did I put it 2 away? I will never know. What I'll do is I'll instead put this one like right here, and then I might actually be able to fit in another one. Yeah. Or I could just have a little road in between. Do I want to have something like that? Nah. I prefer to actually have like enough of production constantly. There we go. That works well. So I can actually replicate the same thing over on this side. These guys will also work. And then we can have a couple in the back here. So this one will be fine. That one will not. This one will tie everyone together. And then this one is...
Ship under attack.
Mother, where? Seriously? Where is my fleet? Do I not have any... Well, yeah, I do. Where are the ships in this corridor? They're right here. I think he dodged me. Did he actually? Or he's run into, like...
A renowned personage has arrived.
I'm gonna, like, hit my head against a wall.
Exhibits under wraps. Show me the proceeds.
He actually, like, he's living up to his blockade runner stratagem. Like, actually, he is. I need more ships. I need more ships patrolling this territory. It's actually, like, in a... Like, if I could put guns out here, then this would work. Like, the fort would actually be perfect. I have, like, these 4 ships over here. Where are my other ones?
Ship under attack.
I know. I'm looking at it. It's just... It's weird. I thought that... I might have had one going here. Yeah. I do have one that's going up and down. So clearly... There they are. It's this corridor that's a bit of a problem. So it came out through here. Oh, I know why. I know why. So these 4 ships over here, they go down. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix this entirely because this is the route he takes. He goes from here and he goes straight over in this corner.
Ship under attack.
Shut up. I know. What's that then? Yeah, those are additional ones. Yeah, there's some additional ones over there. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Well, at least I have ships that fire back, you know, that's also a good thing, but I don't want my freaking flagship to go down. I've had this one since the beginning of the campaign. That's actually been the oldest ship in our fleet. So, gotta watch this numbskull actually go over there again and get absolutely burned to a crisp. But this is our next district right over here, so in order to get to it, we're gonna have to go from this direction. So I'm gonna just use dirt roads and figure this out. Yep, let's go over to here. I think the power plant should probably go like in the middle, if anything. Would it work? It probably can to a point. Or I could put it at the very front. I think it would be beneficial if I put it in the front, but we'll see. Anyway, we got this situation resolved, finally. Inferna now has a steady stream
Ship
of both
under attack.
Cole and what's his nut is attacking. Every time I try to do this, now he's going to say something. Wait for it. Wait for it. It'll be happening in a moment. I can guarantee you.
We've rebuilt before. We can do it again.
There you go. It is right there. Yeah. Can I ever have an easy outro? No, I cannot. Is this dude gonna say something in a moment here again?
I've tried
Absolutely.
everything with you.
You can leave me alone. That's what you can try. There we go. Okay. So with that being said, we got the iron situation solved over here. There shouldn't be any more problems with the steel furnaces here. We just need to get that other complex built up. And then we will be able to have a whole bunch more penny farthings being made, a whole bunch more guns. We did a lot this episode. There was a lot of optimizations that were done here. So thank you for bearing with me. And yeah, it's just, it's an epic build. It's epic. All around, it's badass. I'm going to have to seriously think about the power plant over for this corner though, because I'm still not married to it going in between. So with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll catch you on the next episode, my friends.